Hey everyone, welcome to the channel. Today we're diving into a fascinating and ancient topic, mythology. You might have heard the term before, maybe in school, but what does it really mean? And why is it so important to our understanding of the world? Well, stick around because we're about to explore it in detail. Let's start with the basics. What is mythology? In simple terms, mythology refers to a collection of myths, stories or narratives that explain the origins of the world, the forces of nature, the lives of gods, and human experiences. These stories have been passed down from generation to generation, often orally, and have played a central role in the development of cultures and religions across the globe. Think of Greek mythology with its gods like Zeus, Poseidon, and Hades, or Norse mythology, which introduces us to Thor, Odin, and Loki, or Hindu mythology, which introduces us to Shiva, Brahma, and Vishnu. These myths were much more than just stories. They were explanations for natural events and human emotions. For example, the Greeks believed that thunder was the voice of Zeus, or that the changing seasons were caused by Persephone's time in the underworld. Mythology isn't limited to just one culture. Every civilization has its own mythology, shaped by their environment, values, and experiences. For example, ancient Egyptians saw their gods in the form of animals like the falcon-headed Horus or the jackal-headed Anubis. Their myths helped explain everything from the flooding of the Nile to the afterlife. For the Egyptians, the myth of Ra, the sun god, was fundamental. Ra would travel across the sky in his boat, fighting the serpent Apep, and at night he would travel through the underworld before being reborn in the morning. But mythology does more than just explain the world. It also plays a key role in shaping cultural identity, social norms, and religious practices. So, what's in these myths? Well, mythology is packed with larger-than-life characters, gods, monsters, heroes, and creatures. These stories explore universal themes like creation, life and death, good versus evil, and heroic journeys. Take Greek mythology as an example. The myth of Hercules and his 12 labors shows us a hero who must confront impossible tasks. It's not just about strength, but perseverance and the triumph of good over evil. Similarly, in Norse mythology, the tale of Ragnarok, the end of the world, shows the cycle of destruction and rebirth. In Hindu mythology, Dharma, the idea of ethics and duties. Samsara, the concept of cycles of reincarnation. Karma, the laws of intent and consequence. And moksha, the idea of liberation from attachment. In these stories, gods and mortals alike wrestle with their destiny, face obstacles, and even confront their own mortality. Now let's talk about why mythology matters. Mythology provides answers to big questions. Questions like, where did we come from? Or, why do we experience pain and suffering? These stories were, and in many cultures still are, a way to understand life, death, nature, and the cosmos. For ancient civilizations, mythology explained the mysteries of the natural world, like the movement of the stars, the seasons, and the weather. But it also served a moral and social function, teaching lessons about virtue, honor, and the consequences of one's actions. Take the myth of Icarus in Greek mythology. His hubris led him to fly too close to the sun, causing his downfall. This teaches a valuable lesson about the dangers of overconfidence and the importance of knowing one's limits. Even today, mythology is everywhere. Think of movies like Thor, Wonder Woman, Percy Jackson series, Balganesh, or the Hanuman. These stories use ancient myths to tell new tales, showing us how mythology continues to inspire modern media. Take Marvel's Thor, for instance. He's directly inspired by the Norse god of thunder. And let's not forget the endless references to Greek and Roman mythology in literature, movies, and even video games. The gods and heroes of the past are still influencing our imagination today. So, whether ancient or modern, mythology continues to be a powerful way to make sense of our world and our place in it. From explaining natural events to exploring human emotions and ethical lessons, myths are a lens through which we view life itself. And the best part? They're still with us, influencing our stories and our culture. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed learning about mythology, Don't forget to like and subscribe for more deep dives into history, culture, and the stories that shape our world. And let me know in the comments, what's your favorite myth or mythological creature? Until next time, keep exploring.